I'm Megan, and this is Series Saturday. Today's spotlight is on The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan, which is one of the greatest epic fantasy series of all time. There are 14 books plus a prequel in this series, and it's perfect for readers who love sprawling worlds, intricate storylines, and character arcs that unfold over thousands and thousands of pages. At its heart, The Wheel of Time follows a group of friends from a tiny farm town as they are swept from innocence into a world-shaping destiny. The world building is massive in this series. It's a post-apocalyptic Earth thousands of years after a magical cataclysm called the Breaking of the World. You get remnants of ancient technology, a medieval-like society, the One Power, the Aes Sedai, dreamwalking, prophecy, fate, and a cyclical history where time literally turns like a wheel. The original group from the two rivers, Rand, Egwene, Perrin, Mat, and Nynaeve, carry the emotional weight of this series. Their arcs are the heartbeat of this story, and like any great epic fantasy, there are dozens and dozens of other incredible characters I won't even touch on because so many spoilers and also just time. The themes that lingered for me were power versus corruption, prophecy versus free will, and the tension between having a destiny and still making your own choices. And this reading experience, Robert Jordan loves details. It's one of the things his readers will absolutely tell you right away. He'll tell you about the buttons and the fabrics and the leaves and the ripples in the water, but all of it builds a world that feels impossibly real. I first read this series in early adulthood. Both of my parents are big readers, and my dad talked about this series and had it on his Audible account, and that's the reason that I first picked it up. Talking about this series with him will always be a wonderful memory, and since then I've convinced some of my best friends to give it a go as well, and I've loved bringing them into the fold and getting to experience that with them again. I've reread the series twice now. I'll probably read it again one day, but for the moment it's my gold standard, the epic fantasy that I compare every other fantasy I read to. You absolutely have to read it in order, of course. The wheel weaves as the wheel wills, and this wheel needs to be read in order. As I said, my dad has these on his Audible account, and I really enjoyed the audiobooks. They were the first truly long series I had ever listened to, and they're narrated by the wonderful Kate Redding and Michael Kramer. Before diving in, just know this, it is a huge commitment, almost 12,000 pages if you do the books, about 461 hours if you do audio. But if you love epic fantasy, it is worth every page or every minute. And now for that question I answer every Saturday. Who is the character I'd protect with my life from this series? And that is Verin. Absolutely, without a doubt, it would be Verin. She's my absolute favorite, a brown Aja Aes Sedai with layers upon layers that I will not spoil here, but she changed how I read fantasy forever, and that's all I can say. Tell me your thoughts on The Wheel of Time. Have you read it, or do you think you will be adding it to your TBR after this? If you love epic fantasy, I absolutely think this one belongs on your list.